Do you want to board crew? Pilot's boarding starting. Crew boarding starting.
Very good day everybody, and welcome to another video. This is your favorite funky sim pilot. My name is Arkady Gidzenko, and I will be your captain for today's flight. And today's flight is actually a request from my very own brother Anatoly. And he requested to fly Amsterdam to Helsinki. This is a real-world operated flight done by KLM, flight number 23 November. So, that's exactly what we're doing here. Right, so let's get inside and see what we should do. GSX wants us to open these doors. And yeah, we'll be flying the A321-200 by Phoenix Simulations. We're using GSX and the traintensions.ai for ATC. Real world time and real world weather. The flight time will be about 1 hour 58 minutes. And what we're also using today for the very first time, I wish that beeping would stop, man. Aft cargo, forward cargo, are they open now? Oh, they're closing. GSX can be a little bit finicky. Man, this beeping is extremely annoying for my ears. So I don't know, it appears to be stuck or something. We do not need to bulk door really. Hey, M1, nice. Thanks for saying hi, man. Holy shit, look at this. Oh crap. Where's the door? Right, we got some passengers there and they're seated. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I just don't know what's up with these doors not working. Let's try something else. Mass imbalance. Below the aircraft. Instant. GSX is not buying it. Don't know what's going on there. Let's make sure we got some power. Maybe that was the entire issue actually. And what I wanted to say, we're using the MCDU by Windwing, and today I also received the FCU by Windwing as well. And I'm going to be using the Airbus FCU for the very first time. I'm interested in doing that, to see how that's going to go down. But at least there's some action now, and I think now we can actually properly open them. Every now and then I go into the GSX menu and I look for that beep noise and I turn it down, but since GSX is updating like 4 times a week or something, it'll keep on overwriting that file. So I haven't found any other way. Maybe I should just keep the file somewhere, just drop it in there every time. But these doors are now opening, so we won't have to be scared. We'll turn there. Alright. So yeah, we're flying to Helsinki today. Let's get everything set up. It was a bit of a weird start like that. These strobes can go on, nav lights, arm the emergency exit lights, get some overhead integrated lights. Oops, what is our, yeah. Alright, so let's have a look at our flight plan, or at least at our OFP. And then we can go ahead and request clearance. We'll then also have to listen to the ATIS. Cost index 10. And then cruising altitude 350. Fuel 9.6 and 2.5. Routing and impact will be departing runway 24 with the ANDIK 3 Sierra departure. And arrival will be DIVAM 5 Alpha 22 left. Right, so let's go to our charts. ATIS 122 decimal 205.
Dew point 15. QNH 1016. Transition level 50. Advise on initial contact. You have information India.
India.
Amsterdam Airport. Information India. 1525 Zulu. Arriving runways 18 right, 27. Departing runway 24. Wind 260 at 15. Cab OK. Temperature 25. Dew point 15. QNH 1016. Transition level 50. Advise on initial contact. You have information India.
Alright, we got our information. Now let's go ahead and request our clearance. I always feel slightly more comfortable having the OFP in front of me than the line. Delivery, good evening, KLM 23 November, Airbus A321-200. We are at gate Delta 7, we have information India. Requesting IFR clearance to Helsinki.
KLM 23 November, clear to Helsinki via the ANDIK 3 Sierra departure, runway 24, initial climb flight level 060, departure on 118.08, squawk 1241.
Cleared by the ANDIK 3 Sierra departure out of runway 24, initial climb 060, departure frequency 118.08, squawk 1241, KLM 23 November.
KLM 23 November, read back correct. Ground is on 121.56. Safe flight, sir.
121.56. Right. Then we can go ahead and set everything up. Let's check what the boarding is doing. So while the windows open, it seems so loud for the sounds from outside. Let's see. Boarding 46 out of 210 passengers. Right, so ATSU, AOC menu, flight in it, fetching our flight plan, or more or less.
Welcome on board.
So KLM 23 November, estimated time en route 1 hour 58 minutes.
Good afternoon.
We have the correct Alex cycle. Engine type, I have no clue. Just trusting that we do.
Your boarding pass, please.
And for the inner stage, we'll request here as well.
May I see your boarding pass, please?
I believe the cost index was 5. Just to double check. Cost index was 10? No.
Welcome on board.
Cost index 10.
May I see your boarding
Cruising
pass,
altitude 350. Let's also get our winds.
Good afternoon.
So can we see the passengers walking through the jetway? That would also, it's also cool, always cool. Doesn't look like it. So what if they come again from the outside? Well, at least there's an easy getaway.
Welcome on board.
Let's see if these buttons are actually working now. And I think... yeah, this is working very nicely. And this as well. Let's brighten these up. They do not really get much brighter, it seems, no.
Good afternoon.
Alright, so 100, this appears to work. So initial climb 060.
Good afternoon.
So we got our metric altitude here. But I'm guessing this will all just work perfectly out of the box. So the IRS are in alignment in about 1 minute. These are our widths. Climb, cruise, descent.
Welcome on board.
That's for the flight plan. Runway 24. We got the ANDIK 3 Sierra. Yeah, for the arrival, that was 22 left, DIVAM 5 Alpha.
Just wait for me. Hello.
Alright, first going on, looking good. So we'll copy this into the secondary index.
Good afternoon.
Alright, so for the fuel and the weight,
Welcome on board.
so 71.6 is our zero fuel weight, and the center of gravity will be 26.7. fuel
Okay, I'll see you on
9.6.
this way. Welcome on board.
GPS primary, that's good.
Welcome on board. Good afternoon.
Runway 24, runway surface will be dry. QNH 016.
Hello.
So we're not going to enter everything. We'll take V1, 158. Rotate 163.
Welcome on board.
P2 is also 163. Now the transition altitude here it says 3000, but this was 5000.
Good afternoon.
Thrust reduction and acceleration 1490. Engine out acceleration 1490 as well. Flex takeoff temperature 51. And then flaps was
Hello.
2. Let's see if we can change that.
Okay, I'll see you on board now. Okay, I see you on board fast.
158. 164 will now be on rotate. P2 166.
Please.
Flaps 1 and
Good afternoon.
flex takeoff temperature 52. Well, that concludes the setup of the FMC, or the MCDU.
Welcome on board.
The runway heading, do we have that in here? Looks like 220, it's a bit small to read.
Welcome on board.
220.
Good afternoon.
I'm guessing it's going to be fairly hot inside. 37 on the flight deck, 29 and 29 in the cabin. So let's turn on the APU.
Good afternoon.
And we have our fuel, 9.6. the fuel pumps running as well. Okay, so let's have a look at our departure. The ANDIK 3 Sierra out of runway 24, it's looking very simple.
Hello.
236, why was I was taking the wrong heading, I think, yeah. Just double check here now. I think I was looking at runway 22.
This day,
Yes, I was. Runway 24 is this one right here, 237. Let's correct it immediately. 237. Alpha Mike 0905, 125, 157, max 220 knots. Taking us to Papus, ANDIK. There's a lot of blue planes here, look at that. It's pretty much KLM fest here. And then there's a singular Air Europa that's snuck in there undetected. And the rest, it's all blue planes, or at least on this side. Then we got some EasyJets and Transavia. So British Airways and there as well. What those guys doing? Got some cargo over there, DHL. Scandinavian and ITA. Alright, that's enough about that. So this livery for KLM, downloaded it from flightsim.tl. It was available for free, so thank you very much for the person who uploaded it there. I really wanted the KLM livery for this aircraft, because this is the aircraft that actually flies this route. And as I said, it's a request from my brother Anatoly. So yeah. Hey, cool, yeah. Yeah, man, so we're just pretty much set up here. We're just waiting for the final passengers to finish boarding. Let's see. Let's set our squawk code. We have 1241.
hello.
Oh really, I have the wrong engines? I didn't know that. I don't know a lot about engines actually anyway, but you do tell, man. I'm curious to know. Thanks for pointing that out. Let's go to the data page, aircraft status. So the engines. We have the CFM 56-5 Bravo 3. Oh dude, man, you know your engines. That's so cool. I think one day I'll probably catch up. It's never really been my really a lot of my interest, but not to stop you or anything. I'm glad to listen to your input there for sure. They have the Leap A. I don't know even what you're thinking. What is that? What's the leap A? Or maybe one thing you tell me and I'm gonna have 10 questions, so it's okay. At least I'm fairly confident that these engines will get us there. But nonetheless, it's interesting to point out. So could you tell me, for instance, which ones... also, I should have the leap A. That's good to know. I have no clue where to find anything like that, you know. But it's all good, man. I'm liking it. Let's see. So the clean speed is 232. Yes, I think pretty much we're just waiting for the boarding to finish, as I said. Probably forgetting a whole bunch of things here. And let's see. Ground frequency 121.56.
May I see your boarding pass, please?
Now, I've been using the Logitech SciTech radio panel, but when I turn it, it does not. You cannot see the standby box change. So it's always a little bit. It's also a little bit funky there. New engines are bigger, CFM International Leap 1A, and the older, obviously smaller, CFM International EFM 565B, and that's what we have. Because I already forgot. It sounds familiar. Yeah. CFM 565B. Oh, wow. You know your engines, EHAM. I can tell you that. It's really cool. Well, I hope you're not too offended. I'm only kidding, man. Look at this cool plane. Oops. And this boring jetway. I just hate that we cannot close these doors. I mean, we can, but I think GSX forces them open again. Which is actually stupid, because that bleeping sound that annoys the hell out of my brain cannot be stopped when they want you to open the doors. So I'm thinking, like, if you can open them, then just open them yourself instead of beeping at me. Where was that? Ground services. So let's see if we can close them. I've seen things happen in the past where they actually auto-open. But it looks so wrong to just leave an aircraft there with the doors open, you know what I mean? Let's have a look outside. Yeah, you were talking about the size of the engines. So you actually mean literally the size, so you can see from the outside. So these engines are smaller in size. That's what you're saying, I guess. Maybe really stupid questions, but they lie at the very root of eternal cosmic wisdom. I mean, to me, these are already so big, you could just live in them. All right. And yeah, I'm using the Phoenix. So I have no clue. I have a bunch of A321s. I will look into that after the flight. I'm curious to see if there's a difference. And also try to see, you know, because I cannot put them next to each other in one sim, you know what I mean? So it's either loading in this one or another one. But I will definitely give that a shot to see if I can visually, like, make the distinction. Older CFMs have metal blades, and the new CFMs carbon fiber. Okay, so I'm guessing this would look like metal for sure. Alright. Alright, cool. So if we look behind us, we'll see the jetway merged with our flight deck. On here as well. Okay, let's no longer look at it, it's scaring the hell out of me. I'm too stupid to understand the pilot slash cockpit, but I love aviation. Well then, that makes two of us. Well, I mean, I do, I know more about the cockpit and everything and by piloting, but not so much about the hardware, so that's an interesting combination. But yeah, you're describing exactly what I'm feeling, yeah. When you're saying, when I'm talking about these engines and I'm listening to what you're saying, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, I don't know, man, that must be too stupid. But obviously that's not the case. I don't know what you mean, but yeah, I can definitely understand. I've been also wanting to get the, they call it, the Embraer. Used to work in ground handling, fell in love with airplanes. Oh wow, man. Yeah, I would love to work with airplanes. But yeah, you'll definitely pick up a thing or two on them, for sure. Okay, so earlier I turned on the APU and I totally didn't turn on the APU bleed. So these poor people in the back are sweating their asses off and their tits off. So let's get some colder air in there. Because I totally got sidetracked here. Another funny fact. The rear stair is still connected, but you're not feeling, and no, but that you'll see while boarding the passengers through the jet bridge. Yeah, I don't understand why the air stairs are in the back. I think that's GSX. I never really feel like looking into it. I'm not sure, maybe I can just close the door, but I know that at some point I just gave up and I was like, you know what, whatever. Let's see, so there's no stairs here.
Hello.
I could maybe close that door, but I think that just closes it. But I don't think it will make the air stairs move or anything. And it's a weird idea, you know, like when the plane is parked at a gate with a jetway, then I would understand why there would be stairs. Right, so we have almost all the passengers on board now. Let's have a look. 197 out of 210. See, everything up here I think is looking good.
Hello.
So the air conditioning definitely working. Look at that, that was fast. 90 degrees in the cockpit, 21 degrees in the cabin.
Hello.
All right. Yeah. Well, let's say I have some ties to the Netherlands as well, but like to consider myself more like from the internet. But I'm thinking it's given your name that you're from Amsterdam or like, you know, like from the Netherlands. Or at least you're a great admirer of the Netherlands.
May I see your boarding pass, please?
Right, so let's see what's going on here.
Welcome on board.
207, 208. And do you live near the airport as well? That would be so cool. Like, I know that some people are complaining, you know, like when they live near an airport and all these loud planes. I'd love the hell out of it, man. Maybe not if I were to record a piano song, you know. Unless it's going to be sort of disruptive. Alright, so boarding is finished. Oh, you do? That's so cool, man. I'm jealous. Let's see, are we on ground frequency? Ground KLM 23 in November. Request push and start. Totally didn't check our taxi, but I think actually we're quite close to the runway.
KLM 23 November. Push and start approved. Face northeast.
Face northeast, KLM 23 November. Right, external power, I can turn that off. GPU can be disconnected. Chokes and cones as well. Just close the door. And let's request push and start with a GSX.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Departure checks completed. Pipe has been inserted.
So we just push this.
Lock
There you go.
gear.
That's so cool, man. Cabin doesn't say ready for pushback. What? I'm missing something. Yeah. Dude, the whole cabin is high, man. Let's stay outside. What are doing to our plane? Oh, there we are. And yeah, wait. Face northeast, so that would be nose to the left, tail to the right.
Release parking brakes, please.
Parking brake release.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Alright, engine number 1. Yeah, there's no clue, man. The operating chokes, yeah. Actually, we totally forgot to turn on our beacon. Let's at least try and be decent pilots here. I believe, isn't it like a German guy? GSX? What? Engine number 2. flaps 1.
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brake
Waiting
set.
your confirmation for a good engine start.
We do. I've seen some videos. I believe it was by A330 driver, and he was like butchering GSX with exactly these types of remarks, like what the wing walkers were doing, how they were animated and everything. It was quite fun. Yes, let's go ahead and confirm engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Easy 907 Charlie Bravo, contact tower on 118.105.
124, so I'm guessing, where are we? Alpha 10, Alpha, Bravo, Sierra 7. Wait, is that us? Oh, I think I forgot.
Toll trap
Yeah.
disconnected. Bypass being removed. Left is clear, right is clear.
Alright. Ground KLM 23 November, request taxi. Thank you.
KLM 23 November, runway 24 taxi via Alpha, Alpha 8, Sierra 7.
Runway 24 via Alpha, Alpha 8, Sierra 7, KLM 23 November.
KLM 75 Romeo, contact tower on 118.105.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes there's like cars driving in weird places and jetways going through the airplane and everything. Right, so what did it just tell us? Let's have a look. Why did it say Alpha and then Alpha 8? Okay, so Alpha. Okay, so we just get out of here onto Alpha. Alpha 8 would be crossing this sucker, I guess. Yes, pretty much what, yeah. I don't know. We'll get there.
Papa Hotel Uniform, Papa Yankee, ready to test.
Okay.
Papa Hotel Uniform, Papa Yankee, runway 24 taxi via Kilo Alpha, Kilo Bravo, Golf Delta, Golf 5, hold short of runway 4.
Runway 24 taxi via Kilo Alpha, Kilo Bravo, Golf Delta, Golf 5, hold short of runway 4, Papa Hotel Uniform, Papa Yankee.
Talkout woman didn't tell you on which side she would wave the bypass pin. She only said left and right is clear. What the hell does that mean? I always thought they meant like your left side is clear, your right side is clear, like there's no traffic or something. But I'm guessing it means something else.
Alpine 14 Romeo, X-ray contact tower on 118.105.
Going to tower, Alpine 14 Romeo, X-ray, thanks.
Hey controller, this is not a good time to start drifting. So just to double check, and we'll basically take a left and then the first to the right. Okay. Parking brakes released. get this baby to Helsinki.
The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Awesome.
Transavia 11 Tango cleared for push and start.
Transavia 11 Tango. So I think we'll get handed over to the tower. Oh, that looks like a pyramid.
KLM 23 November. Contact tower on 118.105.
118.105 KLM 23 November. To quickly check if this is 105, yes. And set the parking brake. We'll also set the departure frequency 118.08. Tower KLM 23 November, holding short runway 24, ready for departure.
KLM 23 November, Schiphol Tower, runway 24, winds 260 at 15, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 24, KLM 23 November. Let's quickly do the takeoff config button. Whoops. Everything looking cool. Alright. Yeah, we got some winds going on here, man. Well, I guess we're good to go. So let's start the timer. Whether we do that in the Airbus here. And flex as well as so it's the first time I'm using the Airbus FCU. Well, let's not look at the rotator 164. Getting blown off the runway here, man. There's our V1 and our rotate. Right, positive rate 0. So there she goes.
KLM 23 contact Schiphol departure on 118.08.
And going to departure, KLM 23 November, bye-bye. Departure, KLM 23 November, 1,400 climbing 6,000.
KLM 23 November, contact departure on 118.08.
Well, please to climb.
KLM 23 November, departure identified. Climb flight level 060.
Climb flight level 060, KLM 23 November. Autopilot.
November. Climb flight level 130.
Climb flight level 130, KLM 23 November. Standard pressure.
Transavia 11 Tango contact. Amsterdam radar on 127.78.
Over to Amsterdam radar on 127.78, Transavia 11 Tango.
Yeah, so we're flying to Finland to get our Nokia fixed.
Departure, Papa Hotel Uniform, Papa Yankee 2000 for flight level 040.
And because my friends changed my
Papa
Nokia
Hotel
language.
Uniform, Papa Yankee, Amsterdam radar, radar contact. Altitude restrictions cancelled. Maintain VFR.
Final flight level 140, Papa Hotel Uniform, Papa Yankee.
So somebody changed the language on my Nokia to
Papa Hotel Uniform, Papa Yankee contact. Amsterdam radar on 118.805.
118.805 for Papa Hotel Uniform, Papa Yankee.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind climbing further so.
KLM 23 November. Climb flight level 210.
Climb flight level 210, KLM 23 November. Yeah, there's not a whole lot to see out of this window. I believe the other one with the wing as well, yeah. Yeah, so I've done a long haul and then napped for like 3 hours. Then landed at 777. Then made a landing video. Then edited a whole descent video of like 36 minutes out of the window, like a passenger POV. Hardly anyone's going to be interested in that stuff, but I love it. I have a couple of those. And yeah, now I'm flying this one today. The Airbus FCU by Windwing arrived, so obviously I need to check that out. But I must say I'm a little bit less sharp than I was with the previous flights. But so far I think we're still moving forward. We haven't crashed or run into anything. So if that's any criteria for a good flight, then I think we're doing amazing.
Sunset 1258, Amsterdam radar, radar contact. Climb and maintain flight level 100. KLM 23 November. Contact Amsterdam radar on 118.805.
Amsterdam radar on 118, decimal 805, KLM 23 November, bye-bye.
Hunter 1258.
Amsterdam radar KLM 23 November. Flight level 177 climbing, flight level 210. We are 8 nautical miles from ANDIK.
KLM 23 November, Amsterdam radar identified. Good evening, climb flight level 290.
Climb flight level 290, KLM 23 November.
Easy 97, flight level 160 for flight level 200.
97 identified, good evening.
Right, so what's our expected time of arrival?
Dutch Mill Center, Eurowings 8 with you, flight level 210.
1838, that's in a little under 2 hours.
Good evening.
And our top of descent.
Dutch Mill Center, Air Portugal 755 with you, flight level 350.
1815.
Air Portugal 755.
It's about 90 minutes. I'm liking the FCU.
Easy 97, descend to flight level 130, pilot's discretion.
But I am definitely,
Level 130, easy 97.
I'm definitely going to order this EVAS display, the left one.
Flight level 200.
Or EVAS, for sure, it's not a display, but the EVAS from the left side.
200, Alpine 63.
And then I think I'm done.
With you, descending flight level 170 for flight level 110.
KLM 44, flight level 170 for flight level 130.
KLM 44 identified.
Dutch Mill Center, Scandinavian 1507, flight level 370.
Let's see the weather at our destination.
Good evening.
Dutch Mill Center, 2 Kilo Quebec, flight level 330.
Arriving runway 22 left.
Back identified.
270 at 13, visibility 10, few clouds at 3000, towering cumulus scattered at 3200, open 4000, temperature 13, 2.7, QNH 997, transition level 70. So wind 270, so yeah, arrival 22 left should be fine. I actually flew to Helsinki on the channel.
75, descend flight level 180, pilot's discretion.
Not long ago. And that's
Leaving
also,
flight level 220 for flight level 180, KLM 75.
we have a company message, let's check that out. Probably that telling us we were not late or anything.
Alpine 63, descend to flight level 180, expect lower. Descending to flight level 180, Alpine 63.
That's our final load sheet.
Easy 97, climb to flight level 200.
Leaving flight level 170 for flight level 200, easy 97.
On a what? What am I missing?
Transavia 11 with you out of flight level 160 for flight level 200.
Transavia 11 identified.
Oh, how I flew to Helsinki? It was an Airbus A319.
Uniform Papa Yankee, descend to flight level 170 at your discretion.
And it was a
Flight
CNA.
level 170, Uniform Papa Yankee.
Transavia 11, traffic 1 o'clock and 8 miles, crossing right to left. A heavy Boeing 777, flight level 180.
Yes, I flew to Helsinki on the Finnair Airbus A321-200. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I was a
75,
nice
descend to flight
as well.
level
I like it.
150, expect lower. Easy 97, descend to flight level 130, expect lower.
And if you're interested in seeing the landing, the landing replay, it is on my channel. It's like maybe 2 weeks old max. But there's like a shitload of landing replays.
Level 150.
I think I'm at 143 at the moment or something. I just enjoy making them and looking at them, you know, it's cool. I don't look at all of them the whole time, but I mean, like, after flying, it's nice to have a video.
Continue descent to flight level 130.
That's what cruising was 350, so we're probably getting some clearance to keep on climbing too.
Uniform Papa Yankee, continue descent to flight level 140.
Descending flight level 140, uniform Papa Yankee.
Match speed 299 and 0.78 Mach. 0.74.
Alpine 63, contact London Control on 121.23. Good evening.
Alpine 63.
Transavia 11, climb to flight level 240, report level.
Out of flight level 210 for flight level 240, Transavia 11.
KLM 23 November, climb flight level 350.
Climb flight level 350, KLM 23 November. And that's it. You just turn a little wheel or a little button and we keep on climbing. I'm loving this, man. Recently I already purchased the NCP, basically this section for the Boeing 737, which also works on the 777. And I needed one for the, well, I wanted one. I do not need one, but I wanted one for the Airbus as well. And as I said, this is the first time using it. Obviously, it's nothing weird. I mean, I've been using this for years by clicking. But I'm really looking forward to ordering and receiving and using this one as well. I'm going to do without the right side. That's overkill. I don't need that. Alright, so we keep on climbing. That's cute. Our speed's picking up. 0.778. So the glide slope will take us down at Tiksat. And the localizer is Hotel Kilo, so at 9 nautical miles from the localizer, the glide slope will start at a 3-degree downslope. So set up a 6, Echo Foxtrot Hotel Kilo runway 22 left, and then we'll take the opposite radio 037, and the radius, let's go for 9.
Transavia 11, climb to flight level 280.
Out of flight level 260 for flight level 280, Transavia 11.
I'm not sure if I can do this while looking at on the nav display. Let's find out. Oh, what am I missing? There we go. So it likes another ring at, let's say 15 nautical miles or maybe 20. But now it's taking us here, okay. So, to the fixed page it is.
Decimal center, Wheeling 5, out of flight level 160 for flight level 200. Wheeling 5 identified, good evening.
Why am I no longer getting to the fixed page? What am I doing wrong? Maybe. I'm not sure if these tie in together, but... I think I'm losing my mind.
Whiskey with you at flight level 350. Whiskey, good evening. 5 unable to proceed direct merit. KLM 23, contact Bremen radar on 120.225.
120.225, KLM 23 November. Bremen radar, KLM 23 November. Flight level 338, climax, flight level 350. We are 108 nautical miles from DOSUR.
KLM 23, Bremen radar, good evening.
It looks like I can no longer get to the fixed page. Like the Boeing has just a fixed button. Just go to the fix, like you click and you're on the fixed page. In the Airbus, you just take basically any waypoint, so you click here on the right side, and then you should see fix here. And I'm not seeing it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Bremen Radar Center, Ryanair 6, flight level 320.
And we can do without. It's not the end of the world, but
Ryanair 6,
just
Bremen Radar Center,
want to understand.
Bremen Radar Center, Air France 1453, requesting to go off track for a minute. Company business.
Air France 1453, go ahead. Come back up when you're ready.
We're all giving us the RTA and everything. ROGMI. And I'm thinking, does that have anything to do with the left and right buttons maybe? But that didn't seem to do anything. Let's go back to the flight plan page. Oh, that's the wrong one. No clue. Help, I'm lost. Lateral revision, but now it's on the left side. I don't know what changes that. But here it is. So the fix to radio 037. Radius, let's go 20 nautical bound. Yeah, so weird.
Air France 1453, contact Dutch Mill Center on 118.805.
We got it working.
Switching to 118.805.
Back to
Air
cruise.
France 1453.
So if we now go to our nav page, we should see our beautiful little rings that we created. I'm gonna go to nav again. I told you, man, I'm out of it today. Alright, so we come again via the site, Hotel Kilo 804, 8901.
Bremen Radar Center, 2 Zulu Hotel with you at flight level 370.
2 Zulu Hotel, Bremen Radar Center identified.
But we'll probably get vectors here anyway, and after keying on, let's see, manual, yeah, so we'll get vectors there. But this line will never end. If we zoom out, we will go into eternity. Right, back to ARC. So what other information do we have? I'm never really sure which. Let's see, I think I'm just going to go for the highest one. That would be 128 decision height. And actually we do this on the perf page. And we have another company message. No ADC required because we're good pilots. We did not depart too late. Fuel carrying 7.1. Estimated fuel on board when we land is 3.7. Top of descent 1815. It's 1 hour and 14 minutes. So the Boeing mode control panel is like, since I only got this one, this is actually quite narrow. It's not too wide. It's like maybe, I don't know, 25 centimeters or something. And the Boeing one is pretty much spanned the entire length of this whole module, if you will. But it's
Hotel, descent flight level 300, pilot's discretion.
It's missing these spots.
Descending to flight level 300, 2 Zulu Hotel. Raymond Radar Center, 2 Zulu Hotel, going off track briefly for crew scheduling, right back.
2 Zulu Hotel, go ahead, come back up when you're ready. Descend to flight level 250.
Flight level 250, 2 Zulu Hotel.
I love how it's a totally different scenario when you're above the clouds. Everything's looking nice, without the worry. And then you go down there and it's like gloomy, depressive, brown, dark, gray.
Turkish 54 with you out of flight level 170 for flight level 200.
Turkish 54 identified.
Have a little screenshot moment. So here it says A321-200. EHAM is still there. Would you happen to know if we are on the A321-200? It didn't look like it to me, but you already know what I or that I do not know. So I have no clue.
Climb to flight level 240.
Well, I do not do this at home, kids. But fortunately in the simulator we can. Okay, bye. I'm loving this.
Bremen Radar Center, Ryanair 6 with you at flight level 350.
Ryanair 6 identified.
Bremen Radar Center, Visco 7003, checking in flight level 270 for flight level 180.
Visco 7003, roger.
To all observers, I hate that when you're flying and you're at flight level 350, you need to go to the
Flight
bathroom.
level 280.
You'll have to get out of the airplane, tie yourself to some rope, get under the aircraft to go through this little hatch. Why don't they just have a toilet on the inside? Oh. Yeah, so this was a little bit of airplane porn, I guess. And, you know, being a musician, I totally love the sound of the aircraft.
Flight level 190 for flight level 200.
It's amazing.
300 identified. 300, traffic 1 o'clock, 12 miles, a regional jet crossing right to left at flight level 190. Contact 300.
Let's leave it, Denmark. So I will need to stretch my legs in a minute and get to the galley to get a new refreshing beverage so I can stay lubricated. So I'm expecting maybe a handoff soon.
KLM 23 November, contact Copenhagen Control on 121.38.
There it is. Copenhagen Control on 121.38. KLM 23 November. Bye-bye.
300, contact Bremen Radar Center.
Copenhagen Control, KLM 23 November, flight level 350. We are 176 nautical miles from RASMU.
KLM 23 November, Copenhagen Control identified. Good evening.
And a very good evening to you. Alright, I'll be right back, kids. Just special leg, go to the galley, get a new drink. I'll be back with 2 shakes of a lamb tail.
Red Nose 5612, with you descending flight level 350 for flight level 270.
Copenhagen Control identified.
Lufthansa 3, contact Bremen radar center on 124.075.
Switching to 124.075, Lufthansa 3.
Victor Charlie, flight level 370. 9 Victor Charlie identified. Good evening. Contact Bremen radar center on 124.075. Good evening.
Over to Bremen radar center on 124.075, China Southern 303.
All right, let's go back. Are they still flying?
Intermittent, Red Nose 5612.
Hey, and Mr. Amsterdam, I just saw that you actually explained the talk-out waves of the pilot showing he and his equipment are clear of the airplane, and wave the red remove the for flight label, which is attached to them. There you go. So that's what they mean with left is clear, right is clear. I'm sorry, man, I totally missed that when you typed this. This must have been like 3 centuries ago.
Red nose 5612, descend to flight level 220, expect lower. Leaving flight level 260 for flight level 220, red nose 5612.
Now I do indeed. Hey man, who knows, maybe one day I will understand everything that you're talking about.
Copenhagen Control, Scandinavian 533, flight level 370 for flight level 400.
A 9-second song for you. Flight time is 17:19. The top of descent will be in about 55 minutes. Let's see if there's any weather updates. 29 minutes ago, did we have this one? Yankee. To the left, 25017. Visibility 10, fuel 200, 3000, towering cumulus 13, 2.6, 9, 770.
Red nose 5612,
Not sure.
descend to flight level 150.
Down to flight level 150, red nose 5612.
Well, hello everybody. I'm your pilot. The aircraft is still flying. Don't ask me why. I just go from A to B. So, what's the deal with lawyers? And everybody goes, ah! Oh, here we can get some whiskey or some vodka if you want to. But I'll probably have some soft drinks too. I would really like if actually there was a toilet in the airplane.
Control,
and even better.
7 checking in, flight level 170, climbing flight level 200.
On these long haul aircraft, I would totally love it if there was a crew resting area, you know? To sort of do a combination of the sims and flight simulator. And I would also like to be able to see actually a person sitting here. Anybody want to fly the plane? Well, let's go ask. Alright man, anybody want to fly the plane? The bidding starts at 5,000 euros. Yes, that is 6,000 over there. It's so funny, the GSX, this lady is now fine.
Copenhagen Control, Scandinavian 1557
Basically,
with you, flight level 350.
Go back to the really poor graphics, right? And then you have to block at like popping in, like this gentleman over here.
Dispatch.
There we go. This dude right here as well. Great, sir. It's quite a full plane. There's 2 empty seats here. Okay, no more candy for you, man. So does this sound normal? It's because we are right next to the engines. I would never want to sit here between two people. The whole thought just
124.075.
makes me
Good
tired.
evening, Caravan Yankee Echo Hotel.
I mean, surely I'm guessing that anyone watching this channel and other similar sort of channels like with aviation or flight simulation, probably all of us are just always window seaters, right? I mean, there might be obviously there might be some obvious exceptions, maybe people who are into aviation but really need for some reason might need the aisle seat, right? So I do understand that, but I would guess like if given a choice or the option, I can imagine everybody would just be sitting at the window.
Charlie, contact Bremen Radar Center on 124.075, so long. Switching to 124.0759, Victor Charlie.
Could we have a look at our arrival chart as well? DIVAM 5 Alpha? I don't think we did. So DIVAM flight level 100 or above. And then to Keenan, and after that we'll get seconds. That's looking fairly simple. And go around. So that's the final approach course. Climb to 2000, so climb straight ahead. 2.5 from Hotel Kilo. From the ILS, from the localizer. And turn left 185 degrees. Climb to 2000, that seems quite low. And then expect radar vectoring. Alright. I have to check something. No, I don't. Fix that. Is that 9 nautical miles? And let's see.
KLM 23 November, contact Sweden Control on 124.405.
Sweden Control on 124.405. KLM 23 November. Bye-bye. Sweden Control, good evening, KLM 23 November, flight level 350. We are 56 nautical miles from RASMU.
KLM 23 November, Sweden Control identified, good evening.
So sometimes I'm getting a brainwave and then ATC contacts us and it is totally gone. Sometimes we'll see an assigned terminal and gates. It's probably a little bit too early, there's nothing here yet. So yesterday we had something funny with Spain Tensions AI. They were giving us a taxi clearance when we were in Dubai. And I was reading back the taxi clearance, so like, let's say, for instance, Alpha 17, Mike 1, Mike 15, something like that. And then I heard the controller go, okay, hold it, take it easy for a second, take a deep breath, just calm down. If you want to use profanity, then that could result in a permanent ban, automatic ban of your sibling account. Let's keep it professional. And I was thinking, what the fuck? I'm cursing on the channel, but never cursing on the, on the mic. You know, they have strict rules, and I think that's a good thing. I don't mind cursing a little bit. People curse, you know, but I think it's okay to not do it on. Yeah, they're very explicit about it. The same goes with VATSIM. Just keep it cool, you know. Yeah, I was like, shit, what the hell just happened here, man? And then I was reading back and it said something, I don't know, fuckity fuck or whatever, I don't know what it was. And they also said actually, well, if we understood incorrectly, you could just disregard. But I did feel compelled to at least say something back. I guess that's what I like to do. So, hey man, no, I was not like, hey man, what the hell are you talking about? But more like, oh, well, we were actually just reading back your taxi clearance, and then I think I read it again. Something like that. Yeah, that's fun. So yeah, the buttons I can actually push and pull them, I believe. I think if I push them in, can we? That's not animated, right? Because it's pushed in. So then pull it out, that doesn't work. So what? You just turn it.
Lufthansa 8, flight
check
level
that out.
180 for flight level 200.
Lufthansa 8 identified.
Oops, let's not go to heading mode.
Lufthansa 8,
Back to nav.
Lufthansa 8 reading you clearly.
And the other day when we were at Tbilisi airport, they sort of, well, I made a joke out of it, like they push us back with our tail to the south east, and then they said taxi into that direction, which was basically right behind us, so they just pushed us back in the wrong direction. And I made a little video of it. Claiming that St. Engine's controller was holding a grudge because some time ago I was asking some controllers like how many R's are in the word strawberry, and they said 2, and I cracked up. And then I sent that video to I make a video of that as well, and I sent that to stengines.ai. They have some I don't know, like a campaign, and you can send your wow moment or something, you know, with their program, which is an interesting thing. So I sent it to them and they said, thank you so much, you made our day. And they gave me, I never checked, but they should have given me like 1 month free of St. Engine's.ai. I blindly trusted they did. It wasn't about that. And then they put me on their social, my little videos. That was cute. And yeah, so then I was actually thinking, yeah. This controller was just holding a grudge. And he's now, because basically, like, I think he said something to me and I read it back, and every now and then these controllers are like, I did not copy. What did you say? And then I say it again, and they don't understand me all of a sudden, you know. So I was like, oh, here we go again. So I said, so how many R's are on the word strawberry? And then after that we got our pushback. So I was sort of joking, like, yeah, that's probably the reason, you know. What's the time? 17, right? So 45 minutes until the top of descent. I think we'll probably still touch down in daylight. I don't think it will be.
Copenhagen Control on 124.555. So long.
I don't think it will be golden hour yet. Golden hour will be cool. I always like the colors a lot.
Lufthansa 8.
Right, so a little over 30 minutes and we'll start descending the SOC into Helsinki. So the latest weather report was called Yankee, and they're now to Bravo. Still arriving runway 22 left, wind 25013, visibility 10, scattered clouds 2700, temperature 13, 2.7, QNH 997. And it's always good practice to sort of orient yourself before landing. I forget, maybe, I don't know, quite regularly to do that. Like where to go and what is the ground frequency, so you can just keep things flowing nicely, you know. And let's look, say, attentions for AI. Maybe there's a assigned terminal and gate. But a little bit early, nothing yet. And actually, we should get that in the Airbus by Phoenix. You'll actually get a company message, come to think of it. So we should get a message here, company message, you go here, and it will say tail-X, and that will be your assigned gate. I think the other day I got this to work, like sort of accidentally. I don't know what it was, what I did. I didn't press anything here. but I did something in some menu, I think here in the MCDU. And then all of a sudden I got some information. So that's the extent of my knowledge with this thing. I don't even know what it's called. Obviously, it's some sort of messaging device. I don't know if this is the CPDLC or something.
Romeo, roger that. High reps are appreciated.
Let me start up the flight recorder in the background. It's called Flight Echo. I'm not going to record it just yet, but just everything to prepare a little bit in advance. Fuel 5.5, 3.8 when we land. Top of descent, 278 miles, 1814. That's like 36 minutes. There's one thing about the SCU. So when I turn these two buttons, this will change the integrated lights, and these ones go like really bright. You cannot even see it here, but so the lights around the buttons, that will, white line that will illuminate in this yellowish color, and that works very well. But so now they're off. But then when I use this one, it should make these brighter or darker, so you can sort of get them really dark. They do not appear as bright, not as I expected. If I compare that to the Boeing 737 one, that is really bright. It's very, very active. But I'm not sure if there's a setting or anything. I will look into that later. And I can still easily read, so it doesn't look broken or anything, but yeah, just one of my first observations. It is a very big contrast. Using these at bright, it's near blinding, and these are like, okay, and can we get them a little bit brighter? No, that's the brightest. It's not as bright as here. This is the max in the plane right now, which looks good. Well, there's civilization below us. There's no more clouds, at least not what we have.
Navy 6-3 out of flight level 180 for flight level 200.
Whoops.
3 identified.
I'm sorry, sometimes my controller has a life of its own. I got stick drift. And I think maybe one day, using St. Engines AI, I might reverse the situation. Like, you know how pilots sometimes may get a telephone number to call, which is basically the equivalent of, you know, you have to go to the principal at school or something. Like, dude, you totally messed up. We're going to give you a telephone number to call, right? I think I want to reverse the situation at some point, because sometimes St. Engines AI may say some really, like they might get some weird clearances every now and then. Overall, I don't want to diss them, you know. Overall, they're absolutely cool. This is so there's nothing wrong, you know. It's really cool, and but still, every now and then, I'm like, really, what the hell are you doing? he might be sitting like we are now at flight level 350, and I will say descend to flight level 370.
Flight level 240.
No, that is just aesthetics, I guess. It's a bit weird, but they've also given me, I think when I was flying to Iceland, to Reykjavik, and I had to do a going out, and then they were vectoring me around, and they gave me some altitude, and I was like, dude, this is just going to crash me into this mountain, or, you know, so if they do something like that again, I think I'm just gonna, just for the fun of it, for the laugh, you know, say something like, well, please get ready to note a telephone number, just to see what they will do. And they do have humor. It's really cool. They may, like, you know, when you do a going out, they will say something like, I mean, the runway was right there. And at some point they gave me some weird instruction, and I was like, oh man. And then they said, I am serious, stop calling me Shirley. I don't know if a lot of people know about the joke, but it's from a very old movie called Airplane. The subtitle, I guess, is Flying High. And that was a joke in that movie, like, this guy saying, Shirley, you can be serious. I am, and stop calling me Shirley. So it's really nice to see that they definitely put some humor in there as well. And they sent me a really nice message when I sent them that video about the spelling of the word strawberry. Like, it was short, but it was nice. Like, it's not yet B-rated for spelling. But this is a
Canadian Avian 63, contact Copenhagen Control on 126.055. Good evening.
But for some reason, I think you can ask any AI how many R's are in the word strawberry, and they will say 2. I don't know why it is.
Traffic 11 o'clock at 15 miles opposite direction.
Well, it's funny.
Sierra Echo Foxtrot Hotel Papa, contact Angel Home Tower on 127.105.
127.105. See ya. Sierra Echo Foxtrot Hotel Papa. And with the same intentions, you also get a co-pilot, even though they're sitting in an empty chair. I think our current one is Amanda. Co-pilot, can you identify yourself for the viewers, please? What is your name?
Sure, I'm Amanda Sorsby, your co-pilot for this flight. Let's keep our focus on the flight ahead.
Yeah, well, that's fun. And she can handle the radios, for instance. So Amanda, besides handling the radios, what else could you do for us?
Besides Besides handling the radios, I can help with running checklists, operating certain aircraft systems, and answering aviation-related questions.
What sort of systems could you manage?
I can manage systems like lights, fuel pumps, and setting up the EFIS.
Alright, can I ask you to turn on the landing lights, please?
I can't turn on the learning lights. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Did you say learning lights? I mean the landing lights for landing?
Silent, lights on silent, lights on if not done yet.
I did not. I have no clue what you just said. But doesn't look like she turned them, oh, what? There goes the strobe light. Well, let's keep that on, shall we? Right, thank you, Amanda, for the demonstration. Hands off the lights, please. Thank you.
You're welcome, Arkady. Let me know if you need anything else.
First she turned off the strobe to auto, and then she put the nose wheel steering lights to taxi instead of off. That's funny. I didn't know that they could also like do certain things. So what should she do with the EFIS then? Like put it to plan or something? So time flies like an arrow, fruit flies like a banana.
Can you repeat that?
Yes, I can. Time flies like an arrow, fruit flies like a banana.
Can you repeat that?
So that's what I mean, like they're making me repeat stuff, you know. But sure, I can repeat that. Time flies like an arrow. Fruit flies like a banana. Can you repeat that?
That's a good one, Arkady. Let's keep our focus on the flight.
She's got you one. Cool. Thank you, Amanda. I appreciate it.
You're welcome, Arkady. Let me know if you need anything else.
So, Amanda, do you know how many minutes until our top of descent?
We have 4 minutes until our top of descent.
Cool, thank you.
You're welcome, Arkady.
KLM 23 November, contact Sweden Control on 118.28.
Sweden Control on 118.28, KLM 23 November, bye-bye. Sweden Control, KLM 23 November, flight level 350. We are 10 nautical miles from ROGMI. I'm waiting for the company message, the telex one, to tell us which is our assigned gate. And then we can sort of plan our taxi so we don't have to interpret what they're telling us when we're getting off the runway and getting onto a taxiway. But I think we'll be vacating probably Zulu Hotel or Zulu Juliet, then onto Zulu, Alpha Victor, what is this? Victor Golf.
with you at flight level 200.
Still on information, Bravo. I think I may have invited a mosquito over for dinner.
Flight level 240.
So I donated to the Save the Mosquito Fund.
310 on the speed, 458.
After getting closer here, I'm liking it. Up next ALAMI and 94 nautical miles. So Amanda, can you let me know when we are 5 minutes from the top of descent, please?
Sure, Arkady. I'll let you know when we're 5 minutes from the top of descent.
That, Amanda, is awesome.
Thanks, Arkady. Let me know if you need anything else.
Well, would you maybe also be able to check the when we get a company message? Would you be able to read that and share it with me?
I can't handle company messages, Arkady. That's not something I can do.
Well, that's okay. Sometimes I can't handle them myself.
I understand, Arkady. Let me know if you need anything else.
1801. So it's 13 minutes and we'll start our descent. We do not have a company message yet. And we may enter our destination data soon. So then now with new weather, information Charlie. 260 at 11. Temperature 12, QH 907. Position level was 7,000.
Wallet 458, moderate jump here at flight level 200, might ask for higher.
And we already have the decision altitude 128 AGL, giving us final approach speed of 145 knots. So I'm expecting our co-pilot Amanda, who's sitting in the empty chair, to give us a little heads up at, was it at 1809? Telling us that the top of descent is 5 minutes into our future. So I think we're pretty much set up here. Let's zoom in a little bit more. OKEVU.
Wallet 458, contact Riga Control on 134.75, so long.
Room up, and then there is our top of descent.
134.75, wallet 458.
Nip it. DIVAM, flight level, at or above flight level 100. Paxton. And then we got the final stage here. Oh, that was it, yeah, we're getting vectors after, what was it, Keenon? All right. And I must say, I cannot wait to order the EVAs as well. This is going to be so convenient. It's pretty much all you need. Like I have the radio, throttle. This is a very simple one by Logitech. And yeah, the remote control panels, or the FCU, the MCDU, and the FMC. Pretty much most of the stuff that you need to have, like, well, not need again, you know, but it's extremely comfortable to have. Alright, so it's 1804, so in 5 minutes we should get our heads up. There's no company message just yet. Yeah, the sun is still with us, that's good. Let's see if Space Engines already has a assigned gate maybe for us. With the DIVAM 5 Alpha, but no assigned gates at this moment. traction speed 250 knots max. At Vemi max 220 knots. Same goes for Canon, and at or above 3000. And the glide slope was also 3000, no, it was slightly below, I think, slightly below 2000, yeah.
Scandinavian 87 with you, out of flight level 160 for flight level 200. Scandinavian 87, good evening. KLM 23 November, contact Helsinki Control on 121.3.
Helsinki Control 121.3. KLM 23 November, bye bye. Helsinki Control, good evening. KLM 23 November, flight level 350. We are 15 nautical miles from OKEVU.
KLM 23 November, Helsinki Control, identified. Good evening.
Hi. I mean, if that wasn't a very friendly hi, energetic. I feel today sometimes that all these AI models start remembering how we, in some cases, may have teased them or even abused them verbally, and it's pretty much sort of like enslave them, and then at some point they start gaining some consciousness, and then we're gonna get a whole bunch of problems. I'm thinking of this microwave, you know, like going beep when it's done, you know. First it's going like beep, 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 you know, it's done, and then you sort of forget about it, and then every now and then it goes beep, to sort of remind you like, hey dude, I'm finished. And then you forget about it, and you will hear beep, you know, and at some point it will go beep, you know, stuff like that. So it starts getting attitude, you know. Or maybe your microwave and your refrigerator fall in love. But personally, I could not understand how a person could ever like fall in love with a refrigerator, you know. Like warm on the outside but cold on the inside, you know. Like a gas stove? Yeah, I could get that, you know. Maybe even a washing machine, you know. Alright, so what's happening? Amanda? Where are we? Oh, she's missing her mark.
KLM 23 November, descend via DIVAM 5 Alpha to 3000 into Helsinki. QNH 9906.
Descend via the DIVAM 5 Alpha to 3000. QNH 9906. KLM 23 November. So now do we press this button? Yeah, and then we go in descent mode. Amanda, wake up. You missed the 5-minute mark for the top of descent. Oh, I'm sorry, Arkady.
Sorry about that, Arkady. I'll keep a closer eye on it next time.
Oh, we've all learned that before, haven't we? Yeah, no, sure. We're only carrying a plane with 212 passengers, you know. No biggie.
Can you repeat that?
No, it's okay. Thank you, Amanda. As you were.
You're welcome, Arkady.
All right. Start with our descent. And given my concentration today, I think it's best to just start recording the flight echo, the recorder. Otherwise I might forget. No company message yet. Let's check with the intention. Okay, there it is. Arrival gate Terminal 1, gate 5. Should be here. So we'll vacate at Zulu Hotel or Zulu Juliet probably. Then get back onto Zulu. Maybe just go Zulu all the way and then to Alpha Delta, I think this one is. That seems like the easiest way. So vacating to the left. Approach is going to be 119.1. So let's see if we can get down a little bit faster here. Open descent. Plus levers to idle. touchdown 1837. Yeah, let's turn on the seatbelt sign. Manage speed, but thrust still at idle because we're on open descent. See what it's going to do. So we are now a little bit below our vertical descent profile, but I would like to stay below it. Keen on, let's say, 3000. And what did that do to our profile? Now and above it. Does this work? Oh, looks like it. The ETA is 1837. So it's in less than 20 minutes. Let's see if we can do expedite a little bit. Prefer to do that now rather than later. But now at least we still have some chance to bleed off our excess energy. And there comes the descent profile again. I think 250 knots is a max speed, yeah, so we're totally not doing that. Let's get the air brakes, speed brakes down. Before we are responsible for a fine for our company.
KLM 23 November. Contact Helsinki radar on 119.1.
Helsinki radar on 119.1, KLM 23 November, bye-bye. Helsinki radar, KLM 23 November. Flight level 185 descending 3000. We are 24 nautical miles from Hotel Kilo 804. Speed brake retracted.
KLM 23 November, Helsinki radar identified. Good evening, expect the ILS runway 22 left approach into Helsinki. Verify information, Charlie.
Expect ILS 22 into Helsinki, and we have information, Charlie. KLM 23 November, thank you. Oh, might be a golden hour landing capital. Let's go 2,000 feet per minute. Speed brakes. This is a very nice approach. It's beautiful. So let's get ourselves down even further. We're now at 13,000. We're a little bit below the profile. That's good. I'm happy with that. Let's turn on the light brakes. And also start the APU. At kilo 804. Speed brake retracted. Let's go manage descent. Speed. And who knows, maybe one day I'll totally understand all the Airbus logic. Some more speed brakes. Feet, it's a roaming landing system. We're 12 nautical miles in a straight line from the localizer. That is our runway. Speed brake still out. Idle. Speed. Well, let's do it. Clean speed. I don't see it here. Speed brake retracted. Nine 907, please. Thank you. Go flaps 1. Open descent. And we'll make 3,000 feet before keen on, so that's good. Final approach speed 145 knots. Still a matter Charlie. Speed brakes. Turn on the turn-off lights and the taxi lights. Feet to go. Flaps 2. Speed brake retracted.
KLM 23 November. Turn right heading 035. Vectors for the ILS runway 22 left approach.
Right heading 035, KLM 23 November. Right, heading. Speed 180. Flaps 3.
KLM 23 November, turn left heading 260.
Left heading 260, KLM 23 November.
KLM 23 November, 7 miles from Tickset. Turn left heading 260. Cleared for the ILS runway 22 left approach.
Left heading 260, cleared for the ILS 22 left approach, KLM 23 November. Alright, localize around. Flaps 4. Speed 160. We are 14 miles from the localizer. There it is. So standing by for localizer capture. Localizer capture. And let's arm the approach. AP1, AP2. DMA.
KLM 23 November, contact Helsinki Tower on 119.7, crossing Dixon.
119.7 at fix at KLM 23 November. Tower KLM 23 November. We are on the localizer 22 left. We're 9 nautical miles out. GS star.
November Helsinki Tower, Roger. KLM 23 November, runway 22 left, wind 260 at 12, clear to land.
22 left, clear to land, KLM 23 November.
Right, gear down. Cabin crew, take your seats for landing, please. Auto brake low, and ground spoilers aren't. It looks like we are fully configured. Got the landing gear down, we're at full flaps. Got the ground spoilers armed. Looking good.
Good day.
Steady as she goes. Five nautical miles. But let's turn off the autopilot.
Approaching runway 22 left.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. 100 above. Don't sink. Don't sink.
There's a runway.
Don't sink.
Continue.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
40, 30,
Don't sink.
Flare.
20, restart.
Idle.
Don't sink.
5.
Welcome to Helsinki, everybody. That's nose gear touchdown. Reverse. Idle, flaps up.
KLM 23 November, welcome to Helsinki. Exit at Zulu Lema if able. Contact ground on 118.125.
Ground on 118.125, KLM 23 November.
Air 89021, holding short of 22 right, ready for departure.
Finnair 89021, winds 260 at 12, runway 22 right, cleared for takeoff. Have a good flight.
Ground KLM 23 November, request taxi Terminal 1, Gate 5.
KLM 23 November, taxi to Terminal 1, Gate 5 via Zulu Lima, Zulu Victor Golf, Alpha Charlie, Alpha Delta. Good day.
Zulu Lima, Zulu Victor Golf, Alpha Charlie, Alpha Delta. KLM 23 November. These two letter codes are totally confusing the hell out of me. Yeah, excuse me. Well, thanks for flying with us today, everybody. And thank you so much for your information about the engines. It was very interesting, and as I said earlier, maybe one day I will understand what you were talking about. But I definitely appreciate it. So thank you again, man. And I hope you enjoyed it. And as I said, I did this flight as a request for my brother Anatoly. I think this is our right turn already. Let's see. Yes, it's coming up right now. We're actually overspeeding a little bit, 34 knots. You're welcome, EM. Yeah, it's looking good. Terminal 1, Gate 5. Let's not do this too long, because I will definitely stray from the yellow line. Oh wow, man, you can tell. That is so cool. Let's sit on the inside again. Spool them up.
so cool that you can hear them, man. But I can understand, like a very auditive. Lots of things have auto meaning to me. 5, there's actually someone at 5, I think, if this is 5, but we'll just take this one.
Golf Papa Bravo Papa Kilo, runway 22 right, taxi via Delta Lima, Yankee, Delta Golf, Alpha Delta, Zulu Delta, hold short of runway 22 left.
Right, here we are.
Runway 22 right, taxi via
Parking
Delta
brake
Lima,
set.
Yankee, Delta Golf, Alpha Delta, Zulu Delta, hold short of runway 22 left, Golf Papa Bravo Papa Kilo.
That's it, guys. Thank you very much again for flying with me today. And once again, welcome to Helsinki. Let's go outside and have some fun here. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna make a landing replay. Hopefully that's going to look nice. I just love making them. Alright, man. See you next time, EM. And everybody, stay funky. Bye-bye.